she was like, I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow or something because this is not it. And I want to pay you, but this is not. She went off. Like, she told me her mind, and she made sure she ate me all the way up. Guys, before I get into the video, you guys already know I gotta give you guys a little tour about what I did prior to me starting the story time and me starting the wig. So right now you guys see me just spraying some got to be good spray amongst the lace and using my blow dryer to dry it out. This is because I am using a permanent dye and I was scared that the lace would stain, but it didn't stain. So the dye I'm using is a Revlon in the color black. That's the blackest it would get, because I was looking for jet black, but they don't have jet black because this is their jet black. Like, black is their jet black, so you can purchase that. I didn't show you guys me mixing anything because it's really self-explanatory. It's on the box. So you want to just put that in a tub of hot water. I only used one box. You can use two if you want, but one box worked perfect for me. And the wig was 22 inches, so that's that. Mix it around. You dip your hair in there, and I left it to sit in there for like about 15 minutes, and that was jet black. So that's all you gotta do. Really simple, self-explanatory. That's it. That's all. You guys, for this curling process, I'm not going to be so in depth because I do have a video on my channel. Make sure you guys how exactly I do these same curls on my flat iron. I don't want the video to be so long, so I'm going to kind of speed through this whole part. I just wanted to show you guys a little bit of what I did before, so you guys have an idea of what I did. But if you guys want to see exact tutorial how I do my flat iron curls, I'm gonna leave it in the cards up above, so you guys can click on it and watch it and then come back, or watch this and then go to that video to watch exactly how I did it. So yeah, I'm gonna speed through this whole thing so you can hurry up and get into the story time. Alright. Russhana.love, and I'm back at it again with another video. This is gonna be something really different because I don't really talk on my channel like that. Like, y'all don't really know me for real. Like, y'all just know a little hairstyle, 1 and 2, but y'all don't really know me for real. So I'm about to be doing a story time about my worst client experience ever. Before I get into the story time, this wig's from Tinashe Hair. All the information where you can purchase this wig will be in the description box down below, so you can check that out. So yeah, and also before I get into it, this happened a while ago when I first started doing hair, and now that I'm more experienced and I've been doing it for like a little while, I can definitely say that this is my fault. This could have been prevented. You live and you learn. I don't know, but every time I start talking in a video, I feel so winded. I feel out of breath, and I don't know why that happens, but I did my makeup and all of that. Yeah, like, I came ready today, period. I've been like, I want to say like 2017, 2018. My memory is not the best. So I did this girl's hair for her birthday, right? If you guys feel like I'm stuttering a lot, like I'm fishing around with this story, most likely I am, because this happened so long ago. Some of the details like blurred, so I'm gonna try my best to make it make sense and like put everything in order. So I did this girl hair for her birthday. She was promoting on Snapchat like, book Russhana. I'm sorry, yeah, my phone. For her birthday, and she was promoting me like, book Russhana, book Shana193. That's my Snapchat name. Book Shana193, book Shana193. So that's how I got most of my clients back then, and that's how I built my clientele for real life. People came to me and they liked my work, so they started promoting me on their social media and stuff like that. And I'm so thankful for everyone that promoted me, because my work was ass. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I should do a video like that, like reacting to my old work. It was terrible. So yeah, that was that. And she found from there. She texted me. This was before I had a booking site. So she texted me on Snapchat. She told me what she wanted. I'm like, okay, boom, I got you. She wanted like a platinum gray color. Not a platinum gray color. I'm like, okay, cool, I can do this color because I had just did this color on myself. And then she's talking, and I realized that she has black bundles. Me being who I am at the time, I realized that, and I thought it was a red flag, but I didn't say nothing. Like, I thought I couldn't do it. Which now I would never try something like that. Like, I'm gonna insert a picture of the platinum gray she wanted. Most likely you guys would know, but it's like you know that gray color. It's not a dark gray. It's like the platinum gray color. So in my head, even though I was inexperienced, in my head I knew that I was gonna be damn near impossible to get with bundles without frying the hair. But I didn't say anything because I was convinced that I would be able to do it. Okay, ambitious me. I thought I was gonna be able to do it. So, you know, she brings the hair. She was really respectful. And honestly, I highly doubt she will see this video. But if you do see the video, I'm not in no way, shape, or form, like, coming at you, talking bad at you. Other than that, because as I said before, this is my fault. Like, if I would have done my job as a hairstylist, or if I would have communicated stuff better, this whole thing could have been prevented. But I was a beginner. I was not as versed as I am now. And so, yeah. Getting out the way. So, bring the hair, and then, bro, when I tell you guys I had to color this hair so many times, because if you're doing a platinum gray color, you have to get the hair to lift to a certain amount that the color will deposit onto the hair. And if you're going from black to a blonde color, chances are the hair is gonna get fried because you have to bleach it multiple times. Like, you have to bleach it so many times to get it to a bright enough blonde. And mind you, these are bundles. This is not hair on your head. This is not virgin human hair that's on your head. So it's like, it's gonna be different. Like, I never went to cosmetology school, so I don't know the exact terminologies of everything, but I just know, like, if you know, you know. If you color hair, you know. Like, if you know, you know. Like, so I'm coloring. Like, I colored matte. I mean, bleaching. I bleached the hair like 4 or 5 times. And as this is happening, the hair is shedding and the hair is getting shorter because of the processing. Like, I processed that hair so many times, y'all. This story is such a cringe. Like, it's a cringe for real. So, let me do my hair how I'm supposed to be doing it. So yeah, like, I bleached this hair so many times, bro. So then I got to a certain point. I bleached the hair and it's just my curls are coming out. I bleached the hair and it's like, it's still not bright enough. And if you know that color by Adore, that's what I told her to bring, because she bought the dye. I told her what color to get or whatever. I've used that gray color by Adore before. If you know, you know. That color is really faint and light. Like, your hair has to be blonde for that to show in hair. So this happens, and it didn't take, like, the color didn't take to it. And while this is going on, I really wish that I would have communicated with the client. Like, I wish I would have texted her, like, hey, you know, I colored the hair. I should have started after the second bleaching. I colored the hair. I bleached it this amount of times, and the color is not coming out. And, you know, like, I should have just communicated, and my life would have been easier. This could have been prevented. Like, all of that. So this happens, and the color didn't take. So I took it upon myself to go to the beauty supply store and buy more dye, because I knew she wanted gray. Like, I'm like, she wants gray, whatever. The hair is still too dark for that color to deposit onto it. So I just bought like a darker gray color because I knew she wanted gray. So, oh yeah, guys, I'm using a different. I'm not using Gold Spawn today. I'm using this Even Wonder Lace Spawn, and this is the Extreme Fold Hold. Extreme Firm Hold Active. This is my first time using this, so I want to see if it's gonna work or not. I'm really tired of putting glue on my forehead, and got to be glue don't really, it holds for me, but I wanted to try something different, so I just bought this. So yeah, like, I bought a new dye color, all of that. Like, it came out, like, it was gray, but mind you, the hair was really brittle and damaged. Like, it was damaged. Honestly, it was really damaged. Not gonna lie, it was damaged because I processed it so much times, like, and that's expected or whatever, you know. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I know I fucked up. Like, honestly, I'll get into that after. I'll get into that later. So she comes, whatever, and mind you, I do hair from my room, my bedroom, my home. And when she came in, you know, she came with a friend. They were really cool. Like, the vibes was there. They were really cool. Like, I have nothing against any of them. Like, because I was in the wrong. Like, you know, I have nothing against them. They were really cool. The vibe was great. It was vibes. You know, we was talking a little bit or whatever. It was cool. Like, they were cool people or whatever. So, come, they sit. And mind you, she, damn, what I was about to say. Mind you, so, I do hair in my room or whatever. And the bundles were on the bed, like, they were in the open and stuff. That was ghetto as hell, I'm not gonna lie, that was ghetto. So, came in or whatever. Came in, and, you know, I did the whole install and all that. They were cool, we talked a little bit, but they were cool. And then coming towards the ending, she like, come toward the ending, like, I realized, like, her head was down a lot. So I'm like, that's weird. But at this point, I'm just like, it's whatever, you know? And then at the end, when I was finished, I wanted to take pictures. I was like, you know, I gotta take pictures with her. She was like, yeah, but like, it's like when I was taking the picture, she kept putting her head down. Like, she didn't want her face to be in it. Like, it was so bad. I want to give you a 0. But that's not possible, so I give you a 1. I'm not sure if that's how it goes for real, but yeah, that's what it was given. Like, she hated it, like, hated it. So yeah, like I'm taking the pictures and I'm just realizing, like, she keeps putting her head down, like she didn't want her face in or whatever. So I asked her, like, can you put your head up? I put it said like 3 times, like, can you put your head up? And it still wasn't up. So at this point, I was over it, honestly. And then when I was done, she was like, can I go to the bathroom or whatever? Like that. I was like, yeah, sure. Like, when I'm time to pay, she was like, can I go to the bathroom? She was like, yeah, sure, whatever. And then she came back from the bathroom. She took a minute in the bathroom. I'm just sitting down there cooling. She came back, and she came in, and she was like, hold on, I'll be back. My camera's dying. I'll be right back. She was like, I'm gonna have to come back tomorrow or something, because this is not it. And I want to pay you, but this is not it. So me being me, if you know me, you know I'm not an outspoken person. The only way I'll be outspoken is if you really do something to get me tight. Like, if you really do some weird stuff, you're gonna hear my mouth. But like, situations like that, like, I'm not confrontational, none of that. Like, I'm really, like, something have to really happen for me to really speak up for myself. Like, nah, that's cap. I'm gonna speak up for myself, but I'm not a confrontational person. Like I'm not gonna sit there and nobody like push over me. But I'm also, like, really, I can't explain it. Like, if you know, you know. Like, if you're someone like me, then you know what I'm talking about. So at this point, I'm like, what happened? Like what's wrong with it? Like, what can I do to fix it? She's like, it's just not it. Like, that's not what I wanted. Like, she's going off, and I'm feeling so bad. Like, I'm not gonna lie, this situation made me want to stop doing hair. Like, I'd take a break after this because I was feeling so bad or whatever. But she was still respectful about it. She was like, I don't want to make a scene because I'm in your house, but this is not it. Like, I'm not paying for this. Is not what I wanted. Like, the color is not given. Like, I'm sure she wasn't saying that exactly, but that's what it was. Like, that's what it was given. Like, that's what I can remember from the top of my head. Whatever. She going off on me. Like, she not going off crazy, but she just expressed how she feels. And granted, like, I'm the type of person, bro, I'm type of stylist, like, I'm not gonna fight for no money. Like, that's just not it. It was never given out or whatever. So she's like, oh, I'm not paying for this. And just, I don't know, it was just a lot, like, and like her friend was here, her friend was weak, like, and I was like, you could at least give me half. And she was like, half for what? I'm like, cause my time, like, what the hell? I was like, if you felt like you didn't like the color, like, you could have told me this before I installed it in your head. You could have took the hair and left. But you waited until I stood here and did all this work on my feet trying to curl it, make it look good for you, so you're not paying. Like, you could at give me half or whatever. She was like, I'm not giving you half of nothing. Like, this is ugly. This is terrible. Like, she's going off, girl. And after I was like, I get where both of y'all coming from. Like, I get both sides, whatever. Bro, like, this was, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Like, I felt like shit. I mean, who wouldn't? Like, I felt bad or whatever. And like, after she was going off like that, like, I was just like, you know, I just left it alone. Like, it's nothing. It's like, if I'm not gonna sit and fight and tussle, because at that time I was charging like what? Her total was probably gonna be like what, $100 and something, like $100 or something. Like, I'm not about to tussle for $100. That's not me. It never gave that, like, you know. And then, bro, like, you know how I know she really didn't like it and she hated it? Because she ripped it off. Bro, she ripped it off. And me still being a nice me, like, even though she, like, since she hated it and stuff, like, I was still like, you know, sit down, I could take it off of you. Like, I don't mind taking it off of you and stuff like that. It was a sew-in. It was a sew-in. So she was like, no, you already did it. You already did enough. It's okay. You already did enough. So at this point, like, oh my, I felt so bad, guys. Like, I really felt bad. Like, my feelings was hurt. My feelings were hurt. I'm not gonna hold y'all. She was like, you did enough. It's okay. I don't want you to do no more. Like, bro, and like, bro, when I tell you guys, like, she pulled the wig off. She was like this. It wasn't a wig. She pulled the front. She was like this. I was like, you were alcohol. She was like, no, it's okay. She took the scissors. She was trying to cut out the trash. Like, bro, like, everything is just so dramatic, son. And I remember her friend was recording. If I was cool with her friend, I would have texted her like, yo, you still got that recording? I want to put it in my YouTube video. But I'm not about to do that. That's a lot. That's weird. But yeah, it would have been nice if I did have the footage or whatever. But she was furious. Like, she was so mad. Like, she went off. Like, she told me her mind, and she made sure she ate me all the way up. And I'm like, and I was like, you know what? It's okay. Like, you're not satisfied, so you don't have to pay. Like, it's fine. Like, it's my fault. And she was saying like, oh, like, if you would have communicated this to me. I was trying to explain to her what I told you guys. I'm like, obviously, if I'm coloring the hair from black to blonde to get that gray color, I have to process it many times, and the hair is going to shed. It's going to get damaged. It's going to be thinner. It's going to be shorter. She was like, if you would have communicated this to me before, like, we could have worked something out, like, da-da-da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, you're right. And like, it took that situation for me to learn how to tell people it's not possible and stuff like that. Like, you have to, as a hairstylist, even though I don't really do hair no more, I don't know if I'm gonna start doing it again, but for right now that I'm back at home from college, I need a break from last semester. I was stressed the fuck out. I'm not about to be doing no hair right now and all that. So that's besides the point though. Like, as a hairstylist, you have to know how to communicate with your clients before anything. Like, you have to make sure and let them know, like, you know, like, this like, so and so is bound to happen. Are you okay with this before I proceed with it? And it's either yes or it's either no. Either you guys change up what you guys want to do, or you give them back their wig and let them go about their day. Period. But yeah, so I understood, like, you know, like, where she was coming from as a customer. Like, if you don't like something, don't pay for it. Like, period. So that's basically the story. Like, I colored her hair. The hair was damaged. Oh yeah, she was. Y'all wanna know one thing that had me kind of that had me kind of weak was when, mind you, she's taller than me, whatever. and I think it was like 24 inches. She was like, this is 24 inches. It's supposed to be touching my ass right now. I'm like, girl. I didn't say this. I'm not gonna cap like I said. I'm like, girl, alright, see now you're dragging that. The hair was significantly shorter, but I was expecting her to expect that, which is wrong with me because not everyone would have the knowledge and not like I said before, warn your clients about what the freak to expect if you think something bad might happen. Well, not something bad, but whatever you know that's bound to happen, make sure you communicate that with your clients so that they know what to expect when their appointment comes or when it's done, you know? So in my head I'm like, alright, see now you're dragging. Like, yeah, the hair did get shorter, but girl, you're damn near like 5'6". 24 inches is not touching your ass, girl. She acted like she had she made it seem like she had like 32 inches type shit. It wasn't even a lot of back and forth. Like, it was just mostly her like expressing how much she hated the hair. Always have open communication with your clients so that when it's all said and done, they will know what to expect. So yeah, that was my story time of my worst client experience ever. Like, after this happened, like, I'm not gonna lie, I got really discouraged. Like it really hurt my feelings because, you know, like, it, like, you know, like, I feel like it would hurt anybody's feelings. Like, the way she was going off, yeah, which she has all right to go off on me. Like, if it was the thighs, it probably would have been her too. Like, I have tough skin though, but that shit, she told me like, this is terrible. Like, this is, she was like, if I go home with this and my mother see this, she gonna slap the shit out of me for paying for this. She said something like that. Mind you, everything I say right now, she said it, but it's like somewhere along the lines. Like, I'm not about to say that's exactly what she said. Like, certain things I remember exact, but other things is like she said something like it. So I don't want nobody comes on here like, that's not what I said. I didn't say that. Da, da, da. You know, like, I don't want to tussle. It is what it was what it was. Like, you know. But yeah, like, yeah. She was like, I want the opportunity to pay you. Like, I want to pay you, but this is not it. Like, this is terrible. Like, my brother's gonna cut my ass. Like, this is not even the color I wanted. Da, 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 da. Child, I'm gonna try to do more story times. Like, I have some story times, but they're not for YouTube. Like, I don't feel comfortable saying, I don't feel comfortable like really airing shit out like that. So certain things are not gonna be on YouTube, but I have a lot of stories, but it's like, as I said before, certain things are just not for YouTube. Like, I'm not one of these bold people on YouTube that I would tell all their business. Like, I don't see myself doing that because the type of person I am, like, I'm so private. Like, I'm very, I wouldn't say like I'm private on purpose. Well, I am, because, you know, everybody's supposed to know your business. But I'm also like, I don't have much friends, so it's like I don't really talk about these things much. Like, you know, like, I'm not used to like talking much because I don't have much friends. Like, I'm really a loner. I don't be venting to people like that. Like, the only person I vent to is really my man, and that's it. Like, we talk every single day, every hour, hours and hours. But right now, I don't really got money to waste. I'm trying to save my money up, guys. Like, this year, I want to save money, especially because I'm not doing hair anymore, so I'm not making as money as I used to make or whatever. So I'm trying to really save, and I need to save everything that I have right now because next semester I'm going to be a junior in college, and I do plan on getting an off-campus apartment because at Howard, you're not guaranteed housing as a junior. You're not guaranteed housing, period, honestly, because I know some sophomores like me that didn't get housing on campus. So that's why I really don't want to put myself in that predicament. I'd rather just have my own than to sit and wait around for Howard to give me housing when it's really, really, really unlikely that I will get it. So, yeah. But, as I was saying, I'm trying to save up my bread so that I can get an apartment. I'm not going to be paying it on my own. My parents will be helping with the cost. of it. So, but then again, I don't want to be too much of a financial burden, so that's why I'm trying to have my own money saved up as well, so that I can at least help out every month with rent. You feel me? You feel me? And I already know these kids about to be fire. I don't want to be a YouTuber, like a consistent YouTuber. But my procrastination is really high, especially this semester about to start back. I want to do college vlogs, but I ain't got no friends in there. I ain't got no friends up there, so who the fuck I'ma vlog with? Like, I didn't really do nothing for real. I went to a few parties here and there. I could deadass film. I don't need a lot of friends to be a content, honestly, but I'm really shy to film around people. Like, really, really, really shy. Like, my social anxiety is the freaking worst. Like, yeah. When I say I be so nervous for everything, I really be nervous as hell. Like, but like, it's like, what are you nervous for, Russhana? Like, grow up. I have to do laundry tomorrow because it's my laundry is a mess. I came into the new year with laundry, y'all. It's not like bad luck or something. Like, you're supposed to wash all your new clothes and you're not supposed to wash them. I don't know. It's a whole bunch of foolishness that I never believed in, honestly. If you ask me, that's all dumb. It's all foolish. I don't know if anyone who procrastinates more than me. I don't think this is on YouTube. Like, my subscribers are going up at a consistent rate. Like, you know, and I was like, my channel is just meh. Like, I was definitely getting subscribers at a consistent rate. You know, my views are doing good, but now it's just like blah. And that's really because I just haven't been consistent at all. Like, at all. And the reason for that is just, I don't know. Like, okay, so like when I'm in school and stuff, and I kid you guys not, I really think I have ADHD. Like, I really do. Like like when I search it up, like I probably have almost every single symptom of it. Like, I don't have the kind that you will usually see in like little kids, like where they're like super hyperactive and active and stuff. I don't have that. I know I don't have that because I'm not really hyperactive. But it's like the point where like I procrastinate so much I can't focus and stuff. I'm really convinced that that's what I have, and I want to see someone about it. But it's like, I don't know. I feel like the most they will do for me is like just prescribe medication for me. Like, and I don't want to be on pills like that. You know? So I don't know if I really I don't know. I'm chatting right now. All this might get cut out, honestly. Most likely I will cut it all out. Cause that's not really what the video is about. But the story's over now, so I'm just trying to continue talking. Cause if you know me, you know I could talk. Like, I could talk your head off all day. But I just choose not to. Cause it's like, sometimes people are really judgmental. Like that's why I like staying on social media sometimes. Like, social media is cool and all of that, but like some people are like really judgmental, like, and I don't like stuff like that. So I just rather just keep my life private. Like, nobody really cares about my life. But it's like I just do it because I don't want to get people's opinions sometimes, you know? Bro, I'm talking about I don't even know what I'm talking about right now. I'm just chatting. I have a hard time expressing myself sometimes, and that's why I just really don't like to say much, because I feel like I'd be sounding dumb. So that's why I say if you know, you know a lot, because I feel like if you really understood me, then I wouldn't have to explain everything. I be feeling like if someone really like understood where I was coming from, I wouldn't have to explain everything and told them, because you're gonna just feel me, like you're gonna just understand what I'm saying, you know? So that's why I say if you know, you know a lot. Because it's like, if you know, then you really gonna know. Like, I don't have to go in depth with it, because you just know, like, you just understand where I'm coming from. So yeah, but I'm gonna stay consistent regardless of how much subscribers I'm gonna try to stay consistent regardless of how many subscribers I get on a daily, how much likes I get, how much comments I get. Like, cause the only way it's gonna go up for you is if I actually be consistent, like how I was being consistent a while ago. So I'll try, y'all. Like, I'm really trying, but it's like, it's hard for me. I don't know, like, a lot of people are like, oh, like, it's just, you just being lazy or whatever. But I'm really not. I swear I'm not. Like, I want to do it. Like, yeah, when I tell you guys I had this wig prepared since last night to make a video and all that, was like, today I stayed in bed literally like all day watching YouTube. And I'm now, like, actually making the video. Ask me why, I don't know. That's just how I am. Like, I just take a long time with every single thing I'm doing, and I get labeled as lazy when it's not. I don't know if it's me being lazy. I don't know what it is. It's like I be wanting to do things, but it's like, I don't know. Like, I just be, I don't know, y'all. Like, if I could have explained it, I would, because I really want to be understood. But it's like, I can't find the words sometimes. Like, sometimes it's hard for me to actually explain how I'm feeling and what I want to say, because I feel like no matter how well I say or how hard I try to put it, I'm just never going to be understood how I should be. You guys see all this rambling, then just know that I've changed. Like, I'm getting more comfortable, because it's like a lot of the times I do this a lot in my videos, but I just cut it out because it's like I'm just talking way too much. Like, way too much. So if you guys are watching this right now, watching this part of the video, and there's still the parts of me rambling in it, just know that I'm changing. I'm really changing. Because the old me would never be so open and vocal about my feelings on my channel. Like, I feel like I just do tutorials so much. Like, I don't want to just be a tutorial type of YouTuber. I want to actually be a YouTuber. Like, I mean, people that just do tutorial are YouTubers still, but I want to actually be like doing vlogs and stuff, get to know me and all that. Like, I want people to actually know me, you know me for me. I mean, spray on the very front on both sides. And I'm going to take my hot comb and hold the hair up and then hot comb it in an upward motion. And be careful, because you can really burn your scalp like that. Burn your forehead. Actually, you could burn right here. I don't know if that's your scalp, forehead, whatever it is on you, but that's my forehead, because I put my shit down kind of far, so that's my forehead. But you could burn yourself doing this, so be careful. That's how I do it. I don't know how anybody else does it. I don't know if anybody else uses this method, but that's how I get it to look like this. And this really burns, so be careful. So I'm gonna get some concealer and put it on the part to just define my part some more. And you can either use a concealer that's your skin tone or like 2 shades lighter than you. It all depends on the look you're going for. Just don't use no white shit. I hate that white part stuff. Like, why your part white? Why your part white? Why your part white and you brown skin? Why your part like that? Why get that girl part like that? No shade, no shade. But why your part like that? Like, why are you brown skin? Your part is white. Like, it's not. It's just not it. Like, why are you doing that? Like, it looks foolish, because it's like, okay, like, the part is parting. Like, and I'm not the best hairstylist. I don't do hair the best. But I'm like, that's just outrageous to me. And don't come for me either, because I don't want to tussle. I don't tussle. Y'all could tussle if y'all want to, but I don't tussle, because I got a gun. Bro, nah, what's wrong with me? But yeah, you put that right down there, down about in the middle. And there you go. Have a nice defined part. Buff out the curls. You could do it with a comb or your fingers, but I'd rather do it with my fingers, because I just feel like, I don't know, I like my fingers better. And then you're just gonna, you know, it's hold on, because it's giving. It's really giving baddie. Like, it's honestly giving. And there's no layers either. There's no layer. Like, it's no layers here. I didn't layer nothing yet. This is just, it's just straight curling. It's straight curling magic. Like, it's no layers here. I didn't layer nothing yet. It's just straight giving body and volume. Like, girl, don't play with me. I'm not one of them. I was planning on layering it, because if you layer it, it's gonna just fall way better naturally than to have to constantly fix the curls over. But I don't think I'm gonna do all that because that's really a lot. I might as well just layer it. Okay, so to layer it, honestly, I can't really tell you guys exactly what to do. I just be doing whatever and hoping for the best. When you just want to get like a razor comb or whatever. I don't like razor combs because they never really work for me, so I use like an actual eyebrow razor to layer, and it just be coming out properly. Like, I don't know, I can't tell you exactly where you should be layering because I really don't know myself. I just really be freestyling it. So just take it and just layer. Like, you'll know if it needs more layers based on how it falls. Like, it's supposed to fall like grade in like a, I don't know. I'm not good at explaining sometimes. Like, oh, I just be getting lucky sometimes. Not lucky, but I just be doing it. Like, I don't really be having exact steps. Like, I just do it and hope for the best. Alright, one thing I could say in terms of layering is, you see like how the curl is. You see how the curl, like how there's like one loop and then the rest of it is going. So what I would do is I would start cutting like where that loop starts and just go downwards like that, so that it's just less and less of it. And when you just create less and less of that, it will automatically layer because you're just cutting off the bottom of it. So when you keep cutting off the bottom of the curls, it's gonna just fall. I don't know if that makes sense, but it's giving, y'all. Period. I like this. Okay, guys, so this is the ending of the video. This is the finished look. I hope you guys liked the story time. Let me know if you guys want to see more story times, whatever. Most likely I will give you guys more story time, but it's not gonna be no juicy story times, like no tea for real, because I'm just not comfortable really. I'm just not really comfortable doing all that. So, because people be watching, like people like how could I put it? Okay, we'll leave that alone, but people just be watching, and I don't really feel comfortable with certain people knowing my business. Like, I don't want anybody to know my business. That's just weird. Like, I don't like that. So, yeah, like, I'm gonna give you guys some more story times. Most likely it's gonna be like story times, like client story times, like stuff that I've been through with clients and stuff. I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to check out my description box, see where you can purchase this wig and get the same exact look that I have now. It's really pretty, guys. I like it. I'm about to make some videos. So yeah, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Later, y'all.